We wait on Rising Romance and Jessie Bell in those rather psychedelic colours. From the outside, Jessie Bell, and she's the last to go forward for Mark Zara, who's ridden a double on the card here today. Jessie Bell goes up. For quaddy players, it's a field situation in the Sydney Cup. We're ready for the 9th. The Coolmore Legacy, Silence Edition is the favourite. And they're off and racing, and Silence Edition was the first into stride, but First Seal is immediately up challenging. Dixie Blossoms hit the gates well and is up running third, followed by Real Lava. Then Danish Twist from Extensible, and Fox plays in a more prominent role, but caught pretty deep early in front of Diamond Maid. They're followed then by, getting up on the inside, El Lou from Heavens Above. Euro Angels out deep around Abby Marie. Further back to Zambar, Rising Romance drifts back. They're followed by Oregon's Day. Pure Pride from Barrier 1's got lost, and Jessie Bell is the last one on settling. It's Silence Edition being tested here at the 1,000 by First Seal, and First Seal gets a neck in front. Dixie Blossoms a lot closer today in third. Fox plays close as well, but covering ground down the side of the course, followed by Danish Twist and Real Love. Euro Angels out deep. Further back to Extensible. Then came Ildu on the inside of Heavens Above. Further back to Diamond Maid. Zambar's very deep from Rising Romance. Abby Marie, Pure Pride, Oregon's Day. At last is Jessie Bell, that only about 6 covering the big field on the turn. And First Seal being cuddled just from Silence Edition. Danish Twist seeing plenty of daylight. So's El Lou as the leaders go to the middle of the track. Dixie Blossoms being shoved on. Further back to Fox Play. 400 out. It's First Seal just in front of Silence Edition. Then Dixie Blossoms and Danish Twist. First Seal still in front. Silence Edition. She's in for the fight on the inside. Silence Edition going to First Seal. Dixie Blossoms first play. They're heading top gear now. Fox Play and Dixie Blossoms. Zambar with the last shot. Fox Play hits the lead from the fast finishing Zambar, and Fox Play takes it out. Fox Play beats Zambar. Dixie Blossoms third in front of Silence Edition. Oregon's Day hit the line late. Then came Euro Angel. First Seal ran out of path the last 100. Then Real Love from Diamond Maid. Jessie Bell, Pure Pride, Heavens Above. Abby Marie from Danish Twist. Extensible, El Lou, and Rising Romance was the last in.
Hey Pete, not many races you could say that Chris Waller's won for the first time in Sydney, but he gets another Group 1 to his name.
Yeah, big day for Chris. Caps it off nicely. This filly did a good job to bring her back from the Vinery, and she was super there, and she's backed it up here today.
Simon, it was a very, very big finishing effort, and Jessica, well done to you.
Yeah. Go. Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, I mean, it was a tough performance from her because she sat about 3 deep with not much cover, and she had a tough run. And I thought coming around the bend that maybe she was just starting to slip and wasn't going to finish it off. But no, once she straightened up, she found another gear, and brilliantly ridden by Karen McAvoy. I think she's a bit of a star in the making, this one.
Well, it was, and it was fresh ground. Look to the outside there. You can see Karen tucked away in the purple colours, white stars. Sneaks out the side of Dixie Blossoms there. First Seal, Silence Edition in the white cap left of screen. They had it to them. Look at that fresh ground that they're racing on. Oregon Seal getting through in the light blue blue cap. She made nice ground from the back, trying to weave through. But Zambar also put in a super run down the outside. She's black type again there, Macca, but there the 3-year-old filly. Yeah. Fox Play, too good. Waller, McAvoy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And what a good effort by Chris Waller to take her from the Oaks to this. And I'm just thinking, Fox Wedge, this was a big result. You mentioned the Batemans earlier today, didn't you, with Fox Wedge? I mean, he was a great sprinter himself. I think his old progeny are probably 3 now, and this filly to give him a Group 1 here. Yeah,
probably unfortunately a week too late for maybe a lot of people, vendors at the sales. He's a stallion that's got the job done without a headline act, and this filly's as good as he's got, and she certainly shone for him today.
And James Harron involved with Fox Wedge as well. We talked about him earlier today with that call. It was just a gutsy win. Karen McAvoy's had a huge year, hasn't he? Second only to Huey Bowman in the Group 1s this season, Melbourne Cup and all of that. I mean, he's been in great form, Karen.
Great rider. Another one that might have drifted off into the sunset a little bit post the Darley. Out there selling himself amongst the trainers and picks up rides anywhere. Rides light, rides very well, and he was riding Group 1 winners 15 years ago as an 18, 19-year-old, and he's still doing it today.
Absolutely.
And one of our best.
And Jessica, I get the feeling as it comes back, you feel this filly could really go on into the spring and be something very special.
Yes, I do. I mean, she's just really never puts in a bad run. I thought last time she just was on the wrong part of the track, and she still battled all the way to the line. She's very versatile distance-wise. She's won from 1,200 metres up to 1,600, and I just know that Chris Waller is pretty good when it comes to a nice filly, and this one seems to be one of them.
You're spot on there. And I'll tell you one thing, guys. Chris Wallen's going to be really happy because no longer are we going to say this season his only Group 1 winner has been Winks. He's going to be absolutely delighted. There you go, Fox Play.
Australia. Now, when he could.
And the first four with Silent Sedition, who's never finished further back than fourth, by the way, in any race. 2,471. Let's go to Richo with Karen McAvoy.
Karen, congratulations. I think you've just ridden a really nice filly there. That was a big win.
Yeah, definitely. She's so honest in game, and she's deserved the Group 1. She's put up some great performances last prep and this prep, and that was a big performance. I wanted to be a bit closer, given the lack of speed in the race, and I ended up sort of parked without much cover. But she travelled like a dream, and I was a little bit worried at the top of the lane because they kept coming out in front of me, and I sort of had to keep going wider and wider and wider. But full credit to the filly, she showed a great turn of foot there to get herself on top and prove how good she is.
It must be a sweet feeling to weigh in for yet another Group 1 win. I think the 60th in your career. It would never get old.
No, that's right. It's handy to be knocking them in on the big days. It's great to be a part of it, and getting good support by trainers like Chris Waller always helps, and it's nice to be able to get the job done. And yeah, full fair play to him and his team. They've had a great day, and well done to Denise Martin. She's doing gangbusters, and it's great to see her get another Group 1.
Well done, mate. Fantastic ride.
Thank you.
6 of those 60 this season for Karen McAvoy. Huey Bowman's on 11, and no other jockey's got more than 4. Married to Kathy Payne. Denise Martin, of course, was with Gay. Started with Chris Waller for a while. Let's go on board with Tommy Berry with Rising Romance.
It looked like Tommy Berry decided from that wide barrier just to come out steadily and track across and try and save a bit of room by going to the inside rail, which he managed to do pretty well given his position. Rising Romance, however, hasn't really been in very good form, especially compared to where she used to be, and probably didn't go through with it.
Well, he's following the right horses. Heavens Above, Extensible in the centre there. Abby Marie to his left of shoulder. What he's doing is he's trying to get out to that fresh going. You can see Euro Angel in the orange colours out further. He's in a wall of horses here, but he thinks he's following the right ones. Got Dixie Blossom up further. That's going to take him right up into the race. Silent Sedition in the green, just sneaking 2 horses up, as you can see. Now they really clap it on. This is inside the 600. Dirt Clod's coming back. Gaps starting to open up. Do I go inside? Do I go outside? There's too many horses outside me. Look at the gaps on the right shoulder.
It must be fascinating as a jockey, just really navigating your way through, wondering, because the horses in front go left, go right, they don't stay in a straight line.
The one thing about when they start to drift out, everything seems to get pretty much clear running in the straight. I know if they've got to dive back to the inside. Oregon's Day was super. She was one of the few to make ground back up the inside and did a tremendous job there. I think the first surprise out of that race was First Seal. Blake Shin fired her out from an awkward gate and went up and sat outside Silent Sedition. And for those of us that fancied Silent Sedition, we wanted to see it get it a little bit soft, because if there was a query, it was the last 100 metres of a strong run mile. So it probably adds merit to her performance. We saw Blake do that earlier in the day on another one as well. So was he a little over anxious?
Yep.